Wait, that's the record button?
Yeah.
Or on the audio or?
On the audio. So the video and then the audio is different.
What it do? Kennel Crew?
It's your boy Rich.
It's Joe.
And we're back again with another motherfucking episode.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Like an Aaliyah track, can you hear me?
Wow.
So what's popping? There's only two of us today.
Yeah, Gilly couldn't make this week's episode. My little big head is sleeping right now. I was twirling his back hairs and he wouldn't wake up.
But it's all right, though, because we got a new segment for y'all today.
What's the new segment?
Whoa. Is that what it's called? Segment?
An episode or a segment? Segment is like something new you're introducing.
I'm honestly kind of like, I don't know. What's that one word? See, I don't even know the word to describe it. Is it illiterate?
Damn, nigga, we need to get new couches. This shit. This motherfucker.
I like these couches.
You got some bodies on these couches.
That's what I'm saying. I like these couches.
Anyways, we're back again with another motherfucking episode.
Episode, not segment.
Yeah, so it's just me and Joe today. What I want to talk about this week is that crazy ass list that popped up around Instagram like a week ago or a couple days ago. Where women don't want to be taken out on the first date. It's one of those nights.
Bro, that list was fucking ridiculous, if you ask me. I don't understand.
So the number one thing on the list that blew my mind was cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake is crazy.
I love cheesecake.
I love cheesecake too.
And you know I like to go there, like Greg said. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with these women, but I feel like if your whole outfit is from Shein and it's not worth more than $50, I don't think you can pick or be picky about where you're getting taken to. You saw that video of that one girl that some dude recorded her, like I took her to a 5-star restaurant and then she was just eating like a nigga, like a whole nigga, like she didn't know how to eat.
I did see that video. That video was fucking crazy.
What do you think about that list though, Joe?
I think that list is a little outrageous, to be honest. I do understand a few of those that are on there, like Applebee's.
Like your crib.
Yeah, obviously the crib.
The movies.
The movie. I don't...
Not on the first date. Not on the, because you can't talk to that person.
No, but then again, I feel like the movies was something you did in middle school.
Yeah.
You know, type shit. Like,
type shit.
You know, like, we're older now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're an adult now in the adult world. Are you really going to take shorty to a movies? And if you do go to the movies, what movie?
Scary movies.
I see that. I'm a scary movie dude, so I like.
I'll be like, don't worry, baby, I'm right here.
Exactly. You know. Hey.
And hit her one of these.
Oh. So shorty. Yeah, movies is definitely getting out of it for sure. I don't think that's a good first date in general. The crib.
Pound Town.
I mean, like, bro, it really depends on, like, I really feel like everything is all preference, in my opinion. You could really make a nice first date anywhere depending on the type of person you are.
True.
You know, so I mean, it's really
you
all.
You can make shake anywhere.
If you're really that dude,
really him.
Yeah, if you're really Himothy, yeah, like
exactly,
if you're really him, I think you could get away with doing it in any other places. But then again, it also depends on shorty and if that's what she likes too. So I mean, it's like you give and take. You know, you got.
You're a real gentleman.
Yeah, you gotta figure out. Different folks, different strokes.
Facts.
But, I definitely did agree with it. Going back to that list, I definitely agree with some of the ones like Applebee's and McDonald's and shit. Like,
and Chili's?
Why the fuck would you go to Chili's for a first date,
Nigga, I know. Hey, that's where, like, married people go to.
Yeah, that's like, it's down the road type shit. You've been in a relationship for a minute, you go to Chili's. Yeah, for sure, Chili's, like, you got me fucked up. If I was a girl and you taking me on a date to Chili's,
nigga, hey, that's all I'm worried. Is this a chili bowl?
Some chili bowl is nuts. Or the dollar margaritas is crazy.
Hey, but you be getting buck out those dollar margaritas.
I ain't even tried them. I'm not really a margarita type of dude.
I'm a dark liquor drinker, baby.
Oh yeah, I really enjoy dark liquor in my opinion. I think dark liquor and beer is my thing. But I gotta tone it down too because I be getting stupid.
Hey, you know what my brother sent me? He sent me a fucking Instagram reel saying that Hennessy tastes like shit. We can all agree to that, right? Hennessy does taste like shit. It's not about the taste.
I kind of like it though.
It grows on you, it do. But like if you're a first time drinker, it's gonna taste like shit, right? But it's not about the taste. It's about the experience you get from Hennessy, right? So it's not. It's like I tried other cognacs and no other cognac gets me there like Hennessy does. And Hennessy be giving you on a cool ass vibe.
It do.
Like no other alcohol can give me. Like I tried tequila, vodka, I tried it all. Like, but Hennessy's the one I gravitate towards because it really fucking puts me in a good space. Like I be vibing, you know. I'm not angry. I'm not sad. I'm not sleepy. Like, I'm just vibing, you know. Like anything can happen.
No, and it's crazy too because cognac. It's crazy. I think cognac is probably my favorite type of liquor, and I'm more of I could drink any type of cognac.
Like not say.
I don't want to say too many either. I don't want to put myself like out there like that. Remy's, to be honest, Remy's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, I try.
I don't like Remy. That's my opinion, bro. I'm a Hennessy drinker. Mm-hmm. Hennessy and Douce. I like between the two. If I'm feeling a little
Douce does taste better though. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like they both taste the same to me.
Really?
They both I don't know.
But Douce is XO. Oh no, VSOP. That's why. So it's a little smoother.
That makes sense. But I think
Hennessy just VS.
That makes sense then. Yeah. I mean, whatever the fuck that means.
Age longer.
Gotcha. Okay. Honestly, to keep it honest with you, if I'm feeling bougie, I'm gonna go with Douce. If I'm feeling hood rat turn, I'm gonna go. Or like just the daily, like we usually do. Like Henny is just the go to.
It's the go to.
It's just people don't understand it. People that don't drink dark liquor don't understand it.
They don't understand it.
It's like they're scared. You know, they're scared for their life.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're scared for their life to take one shot. And
I'm a firm believer. Like if you don't like Hennessy, it's because you never tried it. And if you have tried it, you only tried it once.
I say go for it.
Fuck it. Hey, it's gonna get you there.
Yeah, go down that rabbit hole.
Hey, it's gonna get you there.
Hey, figure yourself out.
Hey, it's not my fault your pussy throbs when you drink Hennessy.
Hey, ain't nobody to blame but you.
Hey, not my fault your dick get all swole when you drink Hennessy, nigga. Hey, on God.
You the one that wanted to take the honey packets.
So talking about honey packets, we have a friend that he be taking them shits religiously. Like, he really be like taking it every time he go on a date with a chick. He be taking honey packets.
You have to bring bro up.
I had to, nigga.
Yeah, I feel it.
Bro, that shit's outrageous.
I feel like his heart gonna stop or something, bro.
Bro, to take a honey packet every time you link up with a shorty, and you don't even know if you fucking, like, you just take it just in case. That's crazy.
I mean, there's got to be a reason for that. I'm not even trying to hate on bro, but like, you think limp dick?
What other? Either that or he bust quick and he's just trying to go.
I don't think I could really talk because I ain't never had a honey packet, so I can't really like.
I tried a Blue Chew. I ain't gonna cap with y'all audience. You know, I had a Blue Chew thinking it was gonna change my life.
The Blue Chew?
That shit didn't even get my dick hard.
Wow. Did you take the whole pill?
Took 2 of them.
Did you? Oh, you took.
Well, I was drunk though. Hey, I took him like, hey, I'm about to rock this bitch's world right now.
Hey, you going on great, but nothing happened. Wow. If anything, it did the opposite.
Still nutted. Still went soft right after the nut.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never really had any experience with like using any of those. Me personally, I don't think I need them.
I heard it's bad for you.
Exactly why I don't ever want to. I don't want to run into that risk of like taking honey packets or like Viagra and then like later down the line having to need them because I use them.
Facts. Though.
You know,
imagine you're like 35, 40 and your dick don't get hard for no reason.
See, that's crazy.
They go, hey, my shit. Like I said in the last, not on the live before.
I want to be 80 and fucking.
Exactly. Facts.
I want to be 80 and fucking. Whoo! Neil Armstrong up in that bitch.
One ball.
Hey, we going to the moon, shorty.
Nah, but like I feel like I don't need none of that shit to perform. You know, hey, my shit get rock solid by itself, and I hope for many years to come. Pause. You know, knock on wood. You know,
there's wood on here.
Yeah, there's wood right here. Nigga, you don't hear this? That's wood.
No wonder that
this is the wood too.
Come on, bro. All right, someone come get their homie. Yeah?
Hey, who steals this?
Hey, bro, done had too many White Claws. Get him off the fucking show.
But not like, yeah, I just think about all the like complications you'll have when you're older and shit. When you can't get your dick hard and you have to rely on that shit, you know, like, and just imagine like you with a shorty, right, and she bad, like, and you about to fuck and your dick don't get hard.
See, that's
my biggest fear, yo.
That's one of my biggest fears too. I think another one of my, I mean, I don't want to get too personal, but like I think one of my biggest fears has always been, you know, not having enough dick
for a bitch.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
You know, but hey, I don't want to get too deep.
Imagine she'd be like, "Hey, go deeper, go harder." Bitch,
where?
What? I don't got no more.
I'm out of dick. I can't do this. You know, like I'm like, what you gonna do when your shit run out?
Hey, nah, real shit though.
That
Hey, I'm just packing my shit up and leaving, nigga. Like, I can't give you what you want, baby.
yeah, running out of digger and not getting past the cheeks would be crazy.
Thank God, you know. Thank God you don't got no baby meat.
Hey,
Could be worse. Yeah, you could be you could be ugly and with a little dick.
see, that'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. But I thankfully I've never really ran into that shit. I
was gonna ask you that, like, you ever run into when the bitches keep saying going deeper, go harder, go, you know?
I haven't. Shit, honestly, I mean, since we're on this topic, I've never really personally went through that.
No,
we'll just leave it at that. We never went through that.
I had actually the opposite. I had bitches be like trying to push me off, like stop, like not say stop, but like you know when you're meeking a bitch's at you know you're meeking mooking their bitch,
Yeah,
and she's just pushing up against you, like trying to push you away. I had that.
man, Mika Muka Mickey
Too much info.
Mouse.
Hey, we have a homegirl, right? She not up with the lingo. Shout out to D, right? But
Shout out D.
Shout out to D. And she's all like, what are you guys saying sometimes? I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, what you mean?
What you talking about?
She's like, yeah, what's meeking her shit?
I thought it'd be self-explanatory. It just sounds like you know, when I first heard it, I'm like, oh yeah.
Meeking her shit.
But I mean, I guess that's because we know each other like that. But I mean, bro, I really do feel like,
we speak another language?
maybe we do, and it's just that we've been around each other so much.
So we already know what the fuck we talking about.
You know, yeah. We kind of get a little like, I know what, bro.
So we had to break it down to her, like, what's really minking her shit, and she's like, oh, and now she's starting to say it now too.
Oh, she started saying that.
Yeah, she is, and that's what happens with a lot of people we hang out with, right? Like they
get on the lingo,
and
yeah.
then they start using it. I'm like, you don't even know what that means.
Hey, we just trendsetters, real trendsetters over here.
You want to talk about that trendsetting shit you ran into?
Oh fuck.
We got a real trendsetter here, like real legit.
No, I definitely believe I want to be humble about it too. I know for sure that, you know, ideas are very, how would you say it? It's not like they're physically and taking my ideas, but I also do believe that the idea is out there and it's not just going to be made by one person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I forgot what it was, but it's like the idea is here, but it also exists in a lot of different ways, if that makes sense. And there's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's really who's going to get to the idea first.
Facts.
So, I mean, I don't want to really say that I started this shit, but I definitely do have a lot of times where I've
created a little buzz,
you know, or created a little something. And then I'll go back and then I'll see like a famous artist using the same idea that I have. And it just trips me the fuck out. For example, for my 23rd birthday, I had a specially designed cowboy suit.
That shit was hard though.
And
I liked it.
Yeah, it was
like twirls, like little twirls all around. I
forgot what they were called, but yeah, it had like little, like, you know, like that, and then it ran all the way through the back. I'll send Richard the picture so he can post it right here.
Yeah,
but
it's like what niggas wear when they do like bull riding, like shit like that. They have like show cowboys kind of.
It was rodeo inspired, and I was also inspired. The number one thing that inspired, the inspiration that I took was from a music video from Post Malone called "Go Flex."
Oh, I remember he wore that shit.
Yeah, he had a black one, and I remember talking to my homies, the ones that had designed it. And I was talking to him, and I was letting him know, like, hey, like, so this is the type of feel. This is like, I want that, you know, like the little strings going from the arms all the way to the back.
Were they fucking with it at first or not?
Yeah, it was like they're like the creative space, bro. Like, you know, that like the people I hang out like was kicking it, like used to kick it with, like,
yeah.
The ideas were just great, you know. It was more so we just bouncing off each other's energy at the time. So it wasn't really like not necessarily having a bad idea. It was just more so like, okay, though, how can we make this happen? Exactly. Like making it like nothing's really a bad idea. It's just more so figuring out a way of how to do it, you know? Like,
true.
You know, so, and I think like when you have that mentality, it just molds a lot of things. It makes a lot of things easier for you. But coming back to my point and what I'm saying, that suit was designed for me. And, you know, fast forward to now, Bad Bunny takes out an album with the same exact suit on his album cover. The same exact way that it was designed for me. The denim, it was denim colored with the strings and with the chaps, having the strings and then him on a horse. And it tripped me the fuck out. I mean, because that wasn't the first time it's happened. It also happened with Bad Bunny's like album with El Último Tour. I forgot which one it was called, but it was the one where the metallic. It's the lettering is metallic chrome.
Right. No, I was gonna think about that. Remember, like everybody was coming up with that chrome design, and you told me like months before, hey, we should do a chrome design.
There's been a lot of times where I've brought up a bunch of ideas to Rich about maybe Kennel designs and stuff like that. Yeah. And he's kind of like overlooked it, but I think after that time when he overlooked that one and he's seen everybody, like he's seen how fucking that shit blew up, he kind of like got an idea like, okay, Joe's onto something. Yeah. And you know, I say that with a lot of confidence. I definitely, you know, I don't know what it is, but I just like
it's like foresight, like you know what's in.
Yeah.
Like you know what's gonna pop.
I the thing about me, and then like, you know, this is a little secret to anybody if you really want to figure it out. I'm not scared to show it with y'all, but it's just more so like just be different. You know, don't get comfortable and
don't mold yourself to other people's ideas.
Exactly. Don't be the same as everybody else. Like, don't be afraid to take that risk. Take that fucking risk. That risk is gonna put you in a different place that you never thought you would be in. But yeah, just take your risk. You know, take your risk and always be different. And I think that will help you design new things. And then maybe your ideas will start, you know, feeling like mine, where you're like, oh damn, I remember when I thought about that. And like
the curve.
Yeah, you know. So it's just, you know, do you.
No, and Joe's been like one of the biggest inspirations to the clothing I have. We usually bounce ideas off of each other, and I always ask for his input because he has an eye for shit like that, and he'll tell me straight out if it's not it. I'm pretty excited for the new shit that I'm gonna drop. It's gonna come out probably New Year's. So I'll probably have it ready to sell by New Year's. I just need to get it all planned and ready to package and all that by New Year's. But yeah, I'm really proud. I'm really excited and proud about this one. I think it's gonna bubble up. I think a lot of people like it. I already bounced ideas off people and they want like 2-3 shirts already of it.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Big blessings on the way. Yeah. Most definitely, and you know, I think the number one thing that we do gotta add, like, fuck it, let's talk about it. You know, one thing that needs to be established more in the Kennel clothing and podcast and everything is more of a direction, more organization.
Yeah.
And I believe that, you know, these things maybe need to start being written down on a notebook or something.
Yeah, because sometimes we just come out here just to talk our shit, but I feel like we need more structure. I feel like the shit that we want to talk about, but I feel like what's the point if there's nothing to talk about? You know, we're just rambling sometimes.
Yeah, no, I feel it, but I definitely do feel like the Kennel podcast has a very it's like a lot about current events though.
Yeah,
it's like we definitely do talk a lot about current events.
What our outlook is on it?
Outlook and opinion, you know, and also, you know, a lot of relationship
advice.
Advice, yes, like a lot.
Hey, you know what they say? Advice. Don't take advice from niggas who's single.
Hey, single life is great. I mean, especially
great.
When you fresh out that relationship, it can be a little hard though, not running back to the ex, you know, depending on that type.
Hey, talking about ex, talking about exes. So I have a question for you guys and for Joe here. So you know when you're fresh off your ex and you've been, you know, a little lonely, you trying to like be celibate, you know, you're not trying to do anything.
The first few months.
The first couple of weeks, first few months, you know, however strong you are. But
it could be different. You know, could have been cheated on and now you hate that person. But
so would you rather go out, like say you just horny, you just want to go pussy destruction, go pound some shit out real quick, right? Or you're a girl, you know, you're just horny, you just want to get your issue in, right? So would you rather catch another body, add to your body count, or would you rather go to your ex for a quick fuck?
Damn. So would I rather catch a body or would I rather go down that rabbit hole?
Yeah, open that can of worms.
See, that's the biggest fear about it, you know, like because
what did you catch feelings again?
Realistically, honestly, I want to keep it a buck, and I'm gonna tell you from a real perspective of how it should be.
Yeah.
And don't open that can of worms. Don't open that can of worms. There's a reason why that person is an ex.
You had a good saying before this, like about that cup.
Oh yeah, let's put it this way. No matter how thirsty you are, don't ever drink from that cup.
Or a cup again.
Like, yeah, exactly. No matter how thirsty you get, don't drink from that cup, you know, or like from any cup that is offered to you,
like a dirty cup,
whatever it is, you know. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how thirsty you get, you gotta, you know, hold yourself accountable, and you know, but fuck, you know, because I mean, I'm gonna keep it honest too, like. It do feel good, you know what I'm saying? Like that's something that's somebody that you used to, somebody that you laid up.
You already know what the deal is,
you know, and y'all kind of like, you know, y'all went out, y'all had a relationship. I think y'all kind of figured each other out. So y'all know each other, what y'all gonna like,
what you like and what you don't like.
And that makeup of sex is like nothing else, though. It's nuts.
It's just you fucking with a little a little
that little I don't know, it's like a real it's a bunch of chemistry in that room. You just like
you fucking with a little passion right there.
Exactly, like he's like, you
bitch.
You know?
Hey, you gonna remember me?
Yeah, yeah. What's my name?
Yeah.
Who's that new nigga? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, he don't do this.
Exactly.
Type shit.
Hey, you gonna remember me?
Make sure you tell your nigga about me too.
Fuck me like my other nigga.
But nah, I think me personally, bro, I think I wanna be if they're my ex, I'm definitely trying to stay away from it, and I'm gonna try to. I'd rather just go catch a new body, you know.
Think so?
You know, there's.
I don't know, bro. Like I feel like experience something new. I agree. Like fuck.
You gonna run into it.
Like fuck my ex or whatever. But I firm believer like, well, you already know that person. You know, you ain't trying to put like another connection with somebody else. So I feel like I think it's better that way. I feel like you don't have to waste somebody else's fucking time or anybody else's energy. But at the same point, hey, that's just me. I'm like that. But then again, like some people want to get over their ex. You know, some people don't want to have a connection like that to their exes too. So.
Yeah, I honestly would just say stay out of that red zone and that can of worms,
because it is a can of worms. Though.
It's a can of worms.
You might catch feelings.
It's a can of worms and a rabbit hole that you about to fucking dive deep into. If you a dog like me,
wow.
But if you a dog, like real shit, if you a dog ass person and you could just fucking just dip,
because
it's like everybody's different. So you know you could catch that body and then go about your day, you know. But like, are you gonna limit yourself from catching that body again, or is that gonna be the last time?
That's true. Like, yeah, what happens? You get horny again, or you know.
Are you gonna let it become a regular thing? Is that what we're doing? You know, like I say personally, go catch that new body. Go catch some
crazy queen.
Go crazy queen, you know. But also don't go fucking everything on sight either.
You gotta know your limits too.
You know, I think definitely for sure, like we like that's a big thing too. Like once you fresh out of a relationship or something.
Because I mean, everybody has had their whole phase, and if you said no, then you're a goddamn lie. You know, hey, everybody had like that one phase where you're talking to multiple people at once, and you're letting the best girl, the best nigga win.
The whole phase can be dangerous too. That's why I say be careful.
Exactly.
Because you could really catch something, and then like, you know, just to put that up on
fuck yeah.
Like, you know, I've heard some stories about, you know, like
STDs.
STD stories. Yeah, I heard some crazy STD stories. Maybe one so recently I heard that bro fucked, and then next you know he was diving deep in them shits. Got a call the next day of the girl crying, talking about, oh, I got
no fucking way.
I got herpes. You might have herpes now.
No fucking way.
And he's like, why the fuck would you call? Why the fuck did you not tell me? And her story was that, oh, this is the same way that I found out.
So she knew prior.
She knew prior from having sex that she had herpes and that she was gonna give it to this dude.
That's foul. You gotta be a dirty bitch.
So that's why I say,
and a dirty nigga, because I know niggas be like that too.
But you know, what the story does end with him not contracting the STD, you know, or STI. It was STD or STR? STD. Not contracting the STD, you know, because fuck, like, you know, and he had made a very good point. Is, you know, like, you know, that your whole manhood, you know, as a man, your whole manhood is kind of fucked up. You know, you're limited to not having kids, and like, who's gonna go out with you now that you got herpes?
I mean, unless you lie to people.
Unless you lie to people, or like,
that's even the dirty, because you're doing someone dirty, like you've been dirty. So,
but I mean, like, you think somebody's gonna accept the fact that you got an STD and you want to be with somebody?
That's crazy.
You know, like who's gonna really take that weight? You know, like, because it's a big commitment now. Like, it's more so like, oh, we together because we both got herpes. Imagine meeting somebody.
I gotta stay with you because we both got herpes. Damn.
You know, so it's like, and then like, yeah, he made a good point. Like, you know, it's not being able to have kids or any of that ever like after that because your kid's gonna have herpes.
Yeah, you always get the chance to give it to them.
You know, so it's like, yeah, like definitely be careful with them little whole phases.
Careful, you stick your dick in and who you let your dick stick in you.
Exactly, because you never know. You might catch.
Do a dick and pussy inspection before you have sex. I mean, you should know how already motherfuckers are. Like if they kind of like kind of unhygienic, you should already be like, hey, what's that bump on your dick?
Or wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Or what's that bump on your lip?
You know, wrap it up. I know there's a medication out there for gay people to take. It's called PrEP.
What does that do?
That helps. So it's like it's a medication that you can take, and it I'll send the link to Rich so he could put it. You know, fuck it. We're gonna have a little
awareness.
We're a little HIV awareness. You know, sex ed awareness. You know, I don't know.
Not to say that we have STDs because I know that's what you motherfuckers are thinking. We don't. I don't.
Yeah, none of us do. No, it's just more so you got to spread the awareness.
You got to be safe.
Exactly.
That's what we're preaching.
And spread the awareness for sure. But I know that I'm not too familiar with what it is, but the medication can help the spread of HIV. So if you, more than likely you can take the medication.
It's like a shot or like pills?
It's a pill. Yeah, it's a pill.
So it's somebody that already has HIV or AIDS or disease.
No, you take it if you don't have it, and then it'll help you not contract the disease.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like another extra layer of protection that you can take so that you don't get AIDS.
Yeah, don't be raw dogging.
Yeah, just be careful. Be careful out there, you know. Like, but there is stuff that you can do to help prevent it much better than what you would think. So, I would say definitely look into it. You know, the internet is a real thing, and Google can answer any of your craziest questions too. So go ahead, don't ever be shy to go ask Google a fucking question about anything, bro.
Facts. So talking about fucking STD, that's crazy. I don't know how the fuck we got to there, but
I mean, shit, we was talking about sex.
True.
And we talk about whole phases.
I mean, true. Have you ever had a whole phase? Don't lie.
I definitely have had a few whole phases.
I'm a lover boy, so I haven't really experienced the full whole phase. I mean, I've talked to multiple girls at once before, but never fucked them all at once. That's crazy. So I mean, you can consider that a whole phase, right? Like you're talking to multiple women at once.
Yeah. I mean, but ain't nothing wrong with like
trying to figure
filtering out what you want.
That's true. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You're right.
You know, like because girls do it. Why can't we?
I mean, true.
You know, it's not mainly about also too like it's kind of like the Hunger Games. Who's gonna get to the end?
I read an article saying that 50% of women already have their backup person if they're out of their relationship.
See, let's talk about that because I'm very like, all right, what's is that toxic? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's toxic because
I think that is toxic
because you're here worrying about that the relationship's not gonna end, so you're already having a plan B already.
I think having a backup person is like
that's crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
That means you're not really fully committed to the relationship.
Exactly, you're not really fully committed, and like there's something in you that's like not exactly like you're not being 100% with that person.
Yeah, I never had that before. Like whenever I'm in a relationship, I feel like it's only them until it's not.
Yeah, until they give you a reason not.
Exactly.
No, and I understand that. Excuse me.
What about like would you get mad if your girlfriend or boyfriend has a crush on somebody? Like a celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush? Nah. They gotta be a famous fucking celebrity though. But if it's like a local celebrity,
what if it's like a porn star?
A porn star. I mean, I've dealt with that shit. So I mean, it's not really like it's alright, you know. It's just more so like I honestly I think I could take the jealous. I can take them having a little crushes if I had trust in them.
Okay, it had to be super famous. What if it's like an IG famous person?
I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Wait, IG famous person?
Like they have like thousands of followers, like hundreds of thousands of followers.
You know, in general, I don't feel like there should be another crush.
Facts.
You know, I don't think there should be another crush.
Not enough?
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what is there that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The little famous people, like, you know, but to be ultimately crushing and, like, drooling over and, like, kind of
liking all their pictures?
Like, liking all their pictures, I think that's a little to me that's a little bit like I would say it's a little bit
toxic, bro.
a little toxic, yeah, because you kind of like you're bringing something into the relationship that's not wanted, of like competition in a sense, making you feel like you need to compete.
Insecure.
Yeah, a little insecurity. You're bringing some insecurities with that.
Yeah.
But you also got to realize that it's just a celebrity too. So it's like, yeah, but it's like, like it's all right to have like, I guess, like, what I'm saying, I get it. You know what I'm saying, like, see him on the TV and like be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying, like,
damn, he's fine. Like, damn, she's fine.
But like to having like start growing a little obsession over it is a little unhealthy in my opinion.
Like when I was in a relationship, like I not that I'd be checking out bitches, because I don't be checking out bitches, but if she's cute, I'll be like, all right, she's cute. Like or like if a nigga like is handsome, I'm like, yeah, that nigga got it. He handsome.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah.
Yeah, like he got it. Like I'm not really like a jealous type, so I don't really give a fuck. Like
I am a jealous type.
See, there you go.
See, I can't don't go checking people out in front of me, cause that shit gonna make me hot.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, you're I fucking somebody in front of you. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and like I actually had had that type of stroke on a relationship once where,
you get mad because somebody kept checking somebody out.
Yeah, and yeah, it just made me hot because it was like where's the respect?
I feel that, like, if you're in front of your significant other, like I had relationships where girls would be checking out girls and they'd be telling me like, hey, look, she got a fat ass. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, she do.
It's like, well, yeah, it's more of a respect type of thing, and having respect for your partner is
exactly.
Like yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like you're not gonna fucking drool over over a gat. Yeah. You're not gonna drool over a gyat over in front of your girl like that, because damn well your girl gonna get pissed. She's gonna be like she gonna give you the bombastic side eye.
Really, nigga? I like really, nigga.
Hey, the bombastic side eye.
No, but that's real shit though. Like, so since you're a jealous type, like, what makes you jealous? Like I like, for me, like them posting on Instagram and shit like that. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I know what I bring to the table. Like, I know, like, if she fucks up, it's a wrap. Like, she should already know that in the back of her mind. But what type of shit that makes you jealous?
Things that make me jealous is the whole checking out people in front of me.
Of course. That's kind of wild.
Entertaining other people.
Like a friendly bitch or friendly?
Yeah, like that, and that entertaining other people.
Oh my god, he's my friend.
I don't like that.
Oh,
shit.
Hugging up with everybody.
Like I said,
I like me a rude bitch, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I like somebody that's rude, that's gonna put it down and be like, don't
touch me.
He's right there. Why the fuck are you talking to me?
Yeah,
like that type of like, it could get a little toxic,
shit.
but it's beautiful.
I like that shit too.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want something
like a little angry bird? She going off.
Exactly. Little angry bird.
She
going
about
out.
me.
Exactly.
She about me.
I mean, because if not, like, she gonna have some some all right, soft.
It just puts you in an awkward position, I think.
Yeah, because
you're like, you don't know what to do. You don't know whether to be mad or be like, what the fuck, or like
kind of make you feel submissive in a sense, like not alpha. I don't want to use that word, but kind of make you feel
you're like an Andrew Tate nigga or what?
Like, hey, kind of make you feel like saying less of a man. Like more beta, or whatever. And it's like, all right, dude, like, well, chill out. No, but the things that make me jealous is that another thing that will make me jealous is not if I'm feeling, like if I need some reassurance and if I want to see something on your phone, obviously, I'm not the type to really do it all the time. But if I feel like maybe there's some type of, I need some reassurance or something, like I need, like, if you're not willing to give me my reassurance, that's going, I don't know if that's jealousy, but that's going to kind of tick me off. That'll start like making me like overthink a lot of things.
I'm big on reassurance too. Like, I need you to know that you still fucking with me. I need you to know, like, hey, I still love you, or I still care about you.
Exactly.
Like, don't just brush it off to the side. Like don't act too nonchalant. Even though I am a nonchalant dude, like, I don't really care, like, for like little shit, but when shit that matters like that, like, yeah, I'm big on that too.
Yeah,
I'm big on that too.
And then I think the last thing I would say that makes me jealous would just keep one for sure is keeping the past in the present, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
So obviously, if you've had these bodies that you fuck with, and you still following them on Instagram and stuff like that, that should be cut up.
So you should leave the past in the past.
You should leave the past in the past and not let the past be in the present.
I feel it.
And that's what I mean by that.
That's true though. Like if you follow like all your exes, that's kind of crazy.
That's kind of.
I mean, even though I do follow some of my exes, but they're all married. They're all like having babies and shit. So it's straight plutonic. Like they're real life homegirls. You know, like.
But if you feel like you was getting into that real relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like you was like you know. Like,
if she had a problem with it, yeah, I'd do something about it.
It would take her to have a problem with it for you to like cut it off.
No, I wouldn't be talking to him like that if that's disrespectful. I think.
I feel it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess like if you know that for sure that there's that boundary, and you know that boundary's not gonna get crossed. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Also being friends with your exes and stuff like that, I understand that as well.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's got to be established and it's got to be reassured.
Yeah, you gotta set the boundaries up front. Yeah.
You know, and it's got to be communicated as well. You know, like if it does surface. You know, if it does surface, you know what I'm saying? Like
I tell her, like, hey, if you got a problem with it, hey, I can make them disappear. I can make them, you know, like, hey, they don't have to hit me up. Like, I let them know. And respectfully, if you rock with me, you're going to respect my decision.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying let's not be friends ever, but, hey, like, I can't be hitting you up or my girl's tripping, like, my bad. Like she knows about you're my friend and everything, but she still has a little problem with it. My bad, but I can't be as close to you as we once were.
Yeah.
As fucked up as that sounds.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know, you willing to lose your new shorty because of the old shorty?
No.
Exactly.
No.
I don't think it's worth it either.
It's not.
I'd rather just snip.
You know, exactly. But I feel like my last relationship, she really did have a problem with me, like having people that I know from like middle school and high school, all my friends that I consider like real friends. But she thought that I was always trying to holler at them or like talk to them. I'm like, dude, you can go through my phone, like my code, my like it's nothing. Like I don't got nothing to hide. And even to that, like she was still trying to trip on me. I'm like, dude.
Seriously? That's a crazy feeling too, bro.
Yeah, like seriously, bro.
Like when you got nothing to hide, but like they make you seem like
they make me feel bad.
Like, yeah, it's like they make you feel like you got something to hide, and like like you kind of get put in that situation of like, damn, what the fuck am I like? They looking through your shit and you like kind of scared, like
nervous, like
what the fuck? What the fuck? That shit make you kind of nervous, like damn, bro, like
what if she do find something, but we know it's not there,
Yeah, like what, but like you still have that like damn, is there something that I forgot to like take off or something? Like you start
like a long time ago. Yeah.
You start thinking and like that's
like from 2 years ago.
From like 2 years ago, like it's like is she gonna like what are they gonna find? Are they gonna find?
But living like being around shit like that is toxic though.
It is toxic
for sure. Like you can't be stepping on. I'm a firm believer. You can't be stepping on eggshells in a relationship because that's not a healthy relationship.
I think I had see the thing with me is like I'm very careless and I'll go to sleep with my phone unlocked.
Damn. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that though.
No, nothing wrong with it. But like in one of my relationships, I got caught slipping. Because of that, and it wasn't necessarily that I got caught slipping. I was doing them dirty in a relationship. It was just more so
old stuff
that got that,
and it made them feel some type of way about the old shit.
Exactly, and that ended up sparking up a bunch of shit and
arguments, fights, and then she's not sure if you love her still or like, oh well, you were talking to somebody else like that. You could be talking to somebody else like this.
Exactly.
You already know the playbook, bro.
Yeah.
I know how women think.
Yeah, it's one thing that leads to another for sure, and it just keeps building if you don't know how to dissolve that fucking problem, and then that shit would just until you reach a breaking point. Either one of you, snap, yeah, like some rubber band.
The fuck, like I shouldn't be fucking feeling like this.
Type.
Yeah, a lot like the fuck. I don't know, man. Like men are simple. Men are really just. I mean, there's some people that you can't call men because they're boys and they just want to play and fuck everything in sight. Okay, I get it, but men are pretty simple if they're really rocking with you. It doesn't take that much to make a man happy, to be honest.
Facts.
It really doesn't. Like if you just tell them you love them, you feed them, and just show that you care once in a while, they'll be happy. Now, let's talk about men. Do you think that men in this day of age are more sassier than before?
Fuck yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that one I forgot what it's called, but it's like a cycle, a never ending cycle, and it's like like the same cycle that has been repeating for history over and over.
Yeah.
I forgot how it goes, and let me look it up real quick. Give me a second.
Oh, I know what quote you're saying.
It's
wars build men, or like a peacetime builds women, something like that, right?
So hard times create strong men create good times.
Yeah.
Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking cycle, and I believe that we are on the weak men create hard times.
Because everything is getting hard.
You know, I think we're in that part of the cycle right now, and the next cycle is going to be hard times create strong men.
Strong men.
So I think we're in the middle of weak men create hard times, and hard times create strong men. I think we're right there in the middle of those two, because there's a big imbalance. There's a big imbalance of strong and weak men. You know, there's a lot of people that get it, and there's a lot of people that don't get it.
So you think the new generation is going to be strong men? I mean, not the way it's going right now.
You know, it really seems like the weak men. It's weak men right now. Yeah, I feel like it's a bunch of weak men. A lot of, you know, the internet has shed a lot of light to a lot of things too. So that's another thing that people don't take into consideration. A lot of people will say that it's the new generation, but it's also the give and take. You got to understand that the internet everybody's got a camera. You know, and everybody's got internet.
Everybody has access to information. Really.
Exactly. Everybody's got access to information that people didn't have access to back in the day. So a lot of the things that you are seeing with your own eyes are being put on the internet, things that you weren't normally exposed to growing up when the internet wasn't such a big thing. Yeah. You know, so I think us growing up in that little thing of not having the internet as much as we have it now, I think we were able to see that change. You know, we got to see that change before our eyes for sure. Because I do remember the time of there not being the internet how it was. You know, it was barely the web. You know, people would call it is the web, but like people would be on the web on their little smartphones, or when the first type of smartphones came out, and those were the ones with the Blackberries. Blackberries were the smartphones back in the day. Yep. And I remember those times, and before those times, people were on computers, and you know, but like I said, around those times, people were more social, a lot more socializing than they were nowadays. Nowadays, it's like you walk around and people are in a different world.
I mean, back in the day, not everybody had a computer either, you know.
No, for sure, and it was because it was more expensive to have a computer back in the day. Yeah, and also to obtain internet. So I mean, like back in the day, yeah, the internet and computers was only rich people shit. Yeah, rich people shit. And
I didn't have a computer growing up.
Yeah, that was literally some rich people shit for sure. And shit, I'd be thinking about that to this day too. Like, I mean,
only go to the first time you ever seen a computer was at school.
Yeah, I remember at school playing those old Macintosh. You know the ones
Macintosh games.
Yeah, I ever played that roly poly game. You remember that game? That roly poly.
That pinball game on there.
Or that pinball, yo. What was that? Was that Macintosh or was that Windows?
I think it was both. I think Windows had it.
I remember when we got a Windows desktop, and there was all kinds of games on it. Like, you know that bakery game? You ever play that bakery game?
No. Or like the coolmathgames.com? You remember that shit? Hey, when you were in computer class and you didn't do shit, you just coolmathgames.com.
Or the Cartoon Network games, or the Nickelodeon games.
South Park games.
Like those. Those games were like, or Mini Clip. Yeah, Mini Clip. Yeah, Mini Clip was one of them for sure.
Hey, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Kids nowadays are spoiled, bro.
What was that stick fighting game? Happy Wheels?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Happy Wheels was a good one. That one was going viral again, like a few years ago.
Until we all fucked it up, and then all the games got banned on the computers.
And then they put a firewall up.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, going back to this, I think, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, the internet does shed a lot of light to a lot of things that we weren't exposed to back in the day. So a lot of the things that you see on the internet is stuff that you didn't think was actually happening, but it's been happening for the longest. And people are going to try to sit here and act like it's this new generation thing. But in reality, it's just because there's more cameras out there nowadays. Just like it's not as exciting to see a street show anymore. It's not. You know, you go to Hollywood and you see all these street performance. See that shit online. Unless the tourists are the ones that really like it, because they don't have access to our area of YouTube, you know, or maybe every now and then a video will go super viral. They don't go around the world, but very rarely does that happen. But I mean, nowadays you got to realize, you know, like street performers and all that stuff, like people that sell merchandise and stuff, it's not as exciting as it was before when the internet wasn't big, you know, because I feel like we've been exposed to it much more than all that stuff.
Since we're in a day of age of internet and like shit, like what do you think of people like making a living off the internet?
Like OnlyFans and stuff.
OnlyFans, YouTube, Twitch, like all that shit. I think it's great.
I think it is great too. I like it.
It's breaking the mold. Like a lot of people are starting to realize, like you don't have to work a 9 to 5 if you don't want to. Like a lot of people are thinking, as long as you believe in what you do and you do what you do is really good, or you you're all into it. I feel like you'll attract people. I mean, it's like I think Steve Jobs said in one of his speeches, we're in a day of age where you don't need to hard labor work, or you can make a living over the internet. And a lot of people are actually realizing that now. Like, you don't have to go into the office. You can work at home. That's one of the big things that COVID happened. Everybody realized, well, shit, I could do everything I could do at work at home. And a lot and it's true.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's easy right now. Like, if you want to be an entrepreneur and sell clothing, and that's what you like to do, it's easy to throw an ad out, or it's easy to like post about it and create a little buzz. Even TikTokers, like, you can even get famous and get money off dancing.
I definitely feel like there's pros and there's cons to it, and in my opinion, I feel like the biggest con in my opinion is, and it is very oversaturated.
It is
very 100%. Oversaturated.
Everybody wants to do it.
Yeah, everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to be a rapper.
It's easy, but it's not easy, bro.
Yeah, and then also too, like, let's keep it a buck. Not a lot of people want to do real jobs anymore.
Facts.
Not. I think I had this conversation with somebody that,
trades are like down.
Trades are down, dude, people don't want to become a doctor nowadays. I think the U.S. hires doctors from India.
Yeah, nurses are in need. Doctors are in need.
Yeah.
Anything that does hard labor is in need.
Yeah.
Right now. Everything, because nobody wants to do those jobs.
It's kind of nuts, I want to say that I blame the internet. I don't want to necessarily use that word blame, but
it's just technology, bro.
I blame technology, yeah, because it's made a lot of things more accessible. But then again, also a lot of dreams are being broken, a lot of dreams are being made. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of oversaturation in a lot of areas, and maybe there needs to be spread out a little bit more.
Take into consideration, we both work in the electrical field, right? Yeah. I do a little bit more AV stuff too. I'd be surprised when clients don't know how to set up like a basic stuff in their home. And they're doctors, bro. They're millionaires. They're rich. They're like stupid rich. Like, they have like a mansion and they don't know how to set up a Wi-Fi. Like, or they don't know how to set up speakers. Or they don't know how to put run speaker line in their wall, or like put in an outlet. Like, it blows my mind, bro.
But it's like everybody has a skill.
Their own niche,
yeah, their own little skill, So it's like, yeah, a doctor might not know how to run a wire, but he knows how to
save people's lives.
Or like tell you about your health, And like, that's something that we don't know how to do.
It's all about your skill, what you can bring to the table.
But I definitely feel like a lot of things should be a little bit more common sense.
Yeah. In
a sense. But then again, everybody's got their own little specialty. True. Some people like to help, some people like to fix, some people like to do all kinds of different things.
Or even like work a phone. Like a lot of people don't know how to even work a phone.
Work a phone, yeah, exactly. It's a very big thing.
So we're gonna wrap this shit up a little bit early. Is there any last things you want to talk about before we dip? I know you rocking your old point extended hoodie. That shit looking clean still.
A little old one,
That shit a little classic.
Something in the archives that never got put out. Of something.
I like that fucking print on the hoodie. That's just dope.
Yeah, I put it on the arms.
On the hood.
On the hood too. Yeah. Boom, boom. I don't know. Point extended, I really did.
What about the side quest shit?
Stay tuned. I got some things.
Hey, you sound like James and shit with the vlogs.
Hey, stay tuned. I mean, I don't know. That's like my best friend right there.
Yeah.
So
James and Jose they go way back.
Joe.
My bad, Joe.
I use my government on here.
Hey, Lonellyjoe and James Orax go way back.
Nah, that's Daryl.
Daryl Jones.
Yeah, Daryl Jones. Don't use don't use this government either. What are you, the feds? Nah, yeah, we go way back. Tight like a booty hole.
Literally, bro. I've seen them go into arguments, to them beefing, and to being friends again. Like, that's why my brother tells me, like, oh, like, it was like, I'm mad at Jose. I'm like, bro, you're just mad for the time being. Y'all gonna get over it like you always do.
It's a weird relationship, but yeah, like, it's like, yeah, I don't know if y'all
Okay,
experienced. Yeah, I mean, but not a lot of people can do that. I don't.
No, yeah, not a lot of people can.
Not a lot of people can do that either. You know, some people will let that bridge burn, and
Yeah.
you know, I think there's been a lot of times where me and James have been mad at each other, but we don't let that bridge burn. In a sense, like
because you don't let your anger or your emotions take away from the big picture.
Yeah, we've been through so much already that
Together,
that we kind of understand, like, okay, dude, like there's gonna be a common ground one of these days, and we'll let shit cool down for the moment.
Yeah,
you know, and like
not a lot of people can do that though.
not a lot of people can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, don't get me wrong, we're all human and shit like that. I've definitely had my moments where I'm like in the back of my head, I'm like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then like,
but that's my nigga though.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like if you're able to like really come to terms with yourself and like you gotta learn how to forgive. And I think a lot of you know what I'm saying, like what me and that dude have done is like we've just grown up a lot. You know, we've grown together, and also like Rich as well. Like, you kind of grew up like brothers. You know, so it's like, you know, brothers fight. You know,
always we always argue, we always disagree, but that don't mean we're not brothers no more.
Exactly. I mean, like at the end of the day, I know for a fact that even in those times when we were mad at each other, the back of my head, if I seen him getting pulled up by somebody, best believe I'm pulling up as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be on his side. You know, it's none of that. You know, yeah, I might be mad at you at the time being, but that don't mean I'm gonna let you get fucked up.
Exactly.
You know, and like then go have a beer after that, and probably, you know, like
I agree. Like wrong or right, I'm gonna stand by your side, and then we could disagree about it later.
Exactly. You know.
Facts.
But shit, I mean, what do you think? You want to wrap that up? Well,
thanks for tuning in for another motherfucking episode. It's been your boy Rich and the motherfucking Lonely Joe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Sure. Take it easy.
Othello on the